peace, infinite waters diving deep once again. Santa Claus is coming to town. This is the holiday season. Spend, spend, spend. The consumer nation. A lot of people are in two ways around this period. Certain times people are really happy in this season. People are gonna meet friends and families. This is the family reunion. You haven't seen certain people for months and years, and now everyone comes together around a Christmas tree and they exchange gifts. For some people that don't celebrate Christmas, it may be a nightmare, because a lot of times people feel isolated, they feel lonely. And what is Christmas all about? What is Santa Claus all about? Well, it comes from St. Nicholas in 280 AD. The saint, the giver of gifts. And throughout time, people have just had their own version of him. And that's where we get Santa Claus from. But for me, I realize a lot of this holiday season, it's about consumerism. It's about mind control. And it's about getting us to essentially not really ask the deeper questions. But saying that, it is whatever you want to make it. But for me, Christmas has lost its meaning in terms of, for me, every day can be Christmas in terms of exchanging gifts. Nothing wrong with that. But whenever you have so many people on the planet doing the same thing, you always have to question, why is this being celebrated? Why don't we have Liberation Day, where you have a day for free spirits? But Christmas is tied into religious ideology. And for a lot of the times we have to ask ourselves, is Christmas about giving? Or is it just a holiday for us to participate in, where we're going to go bankrupt afterwards? Is it a holiday which is going to help corporations and increase their profits? Or is it really a holiday for one to bathe in the beauty of life? Because for me, you don't need a day to do that. Every day can be that. And when we talk of the family reunion, one thing I've always noticed about Christmas, when people talk about the turkey, let's kill a turkey, I always found that quite evil, because here is a day where people are going to be celebrating, stuffing their faces, and at the same time they're doing it at the expense of another life form on the planet. So for me, I realize that it's not all smiles when it comes to Christmas, especially not for the turkey. But humanity, we better wake up quick, because we have to realize that these holidays, are they liberating us, or are they making us continue this pattern? And this pattern is contributing to our slavery. But it is whatever you want it to be. I don't hate Christmas. I don't love Christmas. Certain friends and family I have who celebrate Christmas, I'm happy for them. But for me, Christmas doesn't mean much, because I don't see a day to give. Every day should be about giving and receiving. More so, it should be about tapping into your inner power. And for those people that feel lonely around this time, the Christmas blues, there is no need to, because just like I said in my last video, you are not alone. The universe always sends someone. and celebrate whatever holiday you want to celebrate. If it's Christmas, if it's this, create your own holiday. That's what I'm doing. Create your own holiday. Like today is a holiday for me. I should be working. No, I'm come out to nature to enjoy. Christmas was originally a pagan festival, and the Christian church adopted it as their own. So many of us, we put Christmas trees up every year, and the tree is symbolic of the tree of life, the pyramid, which is a universal symbol going back to ancient Samaria, Egypt, or Kemet. All over the world, the pyramids can be seen and found, and the tree is symbolic of that. So if you have one up, you can actually see that as a reminder for what we all should be doing, which is rising higher. But more so, we have to remind ourselves every day, we should be reminding ourselves of the tree of life. And in essence, that means getting back to nature. It means not being sucked into this society which is turning many of us into mindless drones. It's about being free. For me, that's what the tree of life represents. In its purest sense, it's about connecting back to Mother Earth. So for me, it's not about consuming. It's not about... Many of us on the planet, we're under hypnotic spell. This hypnotic spell has forced many of us to not really remember who we are as true co-creators. Now, what about a holiday for that? Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.